Forward to doing more this year.
I got a question, and this is not a shot at women in basketball.
Well, good, because you're going to be.
Whoa, no, listen, I had this talk. I think me and Rebecca Lobo had this talk during the Hall of Fame, and I was talking about doing something that gets, you know, not your average fans, people that don't watch WNBA basketball. What can we do to get those fans to tune in? And I was like, why can't we lower the goal to at least 9.5 feet? Because I think for somebody that don't watch WNBA basketball, to have women dunking on other women would definitely bring more excitement to that game, and have, you know, those guys that don't watch WNBA basketball tune in, and you get more fans that way. What do you think about that?
I mean, my thought on it is, you know, I've been playing basketball on a 10-foot hoop my whole life. So to move it to 9.5, it's going to take a long time to get used to that. And then also, like, we're only playing basketball to dunk? Like, I'm not sure.
No, you playing to...
Like, you know, you just want to see me dunk on somebody? Like, I don't know.
The skill level is off the charts in women's basketball.
Cap.
But I think as far as bringing the entertainment...
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
That element, I think, you know, you gain more fans.
Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but the funniest part of that clip was probably when T-Mac was pushing extreme cap out of his mouth when he said there's incredible talent in the WNBA. Like, you call this talent?
Bonner.
Bruh.
Here comes Lloyd. Howard looked like she got away with an illegal screen on Turner.
Bruh.
Howard finishes it, no.
Is this nigga serious?
Alright, but what's going on, boys? So I feel like this video has been coming for a while, and I feel like you guys have known it's been coming for a while, you know? A lot of you guys who know me in real life know that I love to make women jokes. And of course, you know, they're just jokes or whatever. But, you know, it's not like anybody's gonna do anything about it. But I'm just simply making this video just to ask a simple question. Just a simple question. Why on earth is the WNBA still a thing? Like, I know damn well that the NBA doesn't want to be paying for this useless league anymore, and they're just wasting money on it. Like, I think they paid like $10 million just to keep it afloat like a few years ago, and you know, I could be wrong, but it was something along those lines. And I feel like whenever you're just shelling money out to a lost cause, because I mean, at this point the WNBA is just a lost cause, I feel like we all can agree on that. Like, nobody's really watching this anymore. Just give it up, NBA. Listen, man, like, I wouldn't be spending my personal money on something that I know is a failure. And, you know, it sucks for the women that do want to play basketball, but I mean, hey, I don't know what to tell you. And you know what? I kind of agree with what T-Mac said in that other clip that I showed you guys, where he was like, you know, maybe for the people who don't watch WNBA basketball, to get them into it, maybe you should start dunking, you know? Maybe you should actually put in the work and effort to strengthen those legs, you know what I'm saying? Get your gains up in the gym or something, whatever. And all I'm saying is get those bunnies up, and then you might get some more dollars. But yeah, guys, so we're just going to be taking a look at some instances where WNBA players, and actually the organization itself, the WNBA, they were just out of pocket, bro. Because if I'm honest, they attack for no reason at all. And well, kind of sick of it, to be honest with you. Like, you dishwashers really think, nah, I'm just playing, I'm not gonna go there. But seriously, they really think they should earn as much as LeBron James or Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, the god of basketball, Jared Dudley. But let me tell you something, there's a really big and distinct difference in between thinking that you earn something and knowing that you earn something. Like, I could think that I should earn as much as the president, right? When in actuality, I'm only making like 20 YouTube coins every like 4 days. And yeah, I'm broke, but you don't gotta mention it like that. But yeah, this happened like a couple of years ago, where like a WNBA player by the name of Griner made some comments that really had everybody confused, including me. Like, I was looking at this like, are you serious, bro? So exactly what she said can and was seen as a bit bold for a woman, I guess, in the WNBA. And basically what she said was that she could take a multiple time all-star in the NBA in a one-on-one. Now, when I saw that, and I was like, I had to do a double take for a second. Now, it would be something if this multiple time all-star would be like some old man by now, you know, like if he played in the 70s or something like that. But nah, she came after, at the time, one of the best centers in the league, and his name is DeMarcus Cousins. Now, if you don't know anything about DeMarcus Cousins, he's your typical hothead, right? He loves to get in fights, he loves to get in altercations, and he's generally known as somebody not to mess with, right? And he's very skilled offensively and defensively. At the time, I think he was having one of his best seasons. Now, DeMarcus Cousins is about like 6'11", about like 240, right? And Brittany Griner, let me check her. She's about, oh my God, she's 6'8". Damn, I didn't know women could get that tall. But yeah, no, yeah, she's 6'8". So she has some inches on him, right? She's got some size to her. Now, if I were to ask you, right, if your life was on the line, who would you pick to win this 1v1? DeMarcus Cousins, the multiple-time All-Star, or Brittany Griner, the tall female? Like, I don't even think her own teammates really think that she could win that. They'd probably bet DeMarcus Cousins if their life was on the line. But anyways, take a look at this clip of her pushing extreme cap.
I'm glad she's that confident in her abilities. But, she's also a little delusional. Like the confidence, BG, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's not a walk in the park over here.
She says you'd be no better than the third best post player on the men's team.
I'm just gonna use that to fuel this. I mean, I'm better, but and I know that kind of gets at him, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, little man.
So I don't know about you guys, but I've never met a girl with a voice that damn deep in my entire life. I was kind of shook watching that for the first time. Like, low-key, I had to replay it like 2 or 3 times to make sure ain't nobody was speaking behind her, because I was like, yo, who is that? Alright, so now for this next part, we're going to look at something that was a little bit more recent, but it was still like a couple of days ago. And apparently, like, the women's college basketball were pretty mad at the NCAA for not giving them the same training equipment and weight room as the men's. So now, if you don't know what that looks like, I'll put a picture up on screen right now, and then I'll throw up what the women's got. Look, I don't know about y'all, but I know for a fact that the women that I know don't really like weightlifting and all that stuff. Like, they'll do butt exercises and all that stuff, but weight rooms and like bench presses and all that stuff, sure, it's important, but I feel like it's more important for the guys than the girls, right? Now, I'm not saying like the girls don't need that, but I don't know too many women that want to be built like a guy, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. If you want to do that, you go ahead and do that. I don't really care. But I feel like women's college basketball, when you look at the players, they're not really that brolic to begin with. Like, even some of the guys, they're not like that built. Now, there are exceptions, of course. I mean, in football, for example, those guys are monsters. But in basketball, where it's like more about endurance than how strong you are, I feel like that would just be a waste of time. And the boys get that because it's just like kind of expected that they want to work out. Now, I'd say college basketball and basketball in general is a lot about skill. Now, but here's my question, right? Why are college basketball players, especially women's college basketball players, because if you watch them, they are like really nice. I know I make jokes about like how bad they are at basketball and everything like that, but no, women's college, they're legit. But here's my question, right? Why on earth, like, what happens in the transition from college to WNBA? Like, does the skill just evaporate or something? Like, why are you guys so bad? Honestly, it don't make no sense to me, because y'all go from like 9.5s in college to like 5s and 7s in the pros. I be looking at the games like, yo, what am I even watching right now? Oh no, man, I'd just be confused. So now we're gonna take a look at a tweet sent by the Minnesota Lynx a couple of years ago attacking a really good NBA player named Luka Doncic. Now, in these cases, you could just tell how salty the WNBA is right now, and it's kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Like, are you really that mad that you can't get half the attendance that the NBA gets on the regular? So if you take a look at this, right, it's a little video on Twitter with Luka Doncic. He's just acknowledging the fact that he won Rookie of the Year that year, I believe, and he's holding the jersey of another WNBA player who also won Rookie of the Year in that same season. Now, Luka Doncic plays for the Dallas Mavericks, and obviously the girl who he's shouting out plays for the Dallas WNBA team, I think. So the Dallas WNBA team had tweeted out, "Real recognize real," you know, it's just trying to shed some light on this situation because it's a pretty cool one. But instead of saying thank you, the Minnesota Lynx actually quote tweet this and say, says a guy who hasn't been to a WNBA game all season but got sent a jersey and recorded a video that was scripted. Damn. Ooh. You guys taste that? Tastes a little salty, doesn't it? Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I was the WNBA right now, down bad on some money and publicity, I'd do this too, honestly. But honestly though, what do you even accomplish by doing any of this? Besides looking like you ate a bunch of table salt. And now look at you, looking all salty. That's gonna be a wrap for me today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. And if you want to see more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button. I usually do videos every week now, which is pretty insane for me. So if you don't want to miss that, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.